Hey you guys, it's Ray. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to spring. Today is Wednesday, March 20th, 2024. Welcome to spring solstice. Welcome to Aries season. Happy birthday if you're an Aries sun. All right, but a couple of months ago, I don't remember the time frame specifically, but I did a reading for the collective regarding messages from the masculine ancestors. I believe I did an all sign reading for that, but I'm going to tag it to the end of this. So if you want to tap in and you haven't tapped in, you can do so. But hold on. There we go. But for this, we are focusing on your feminine ancestors and what they want you to know. Instead of doing it all 12 signs, we're going to do today is a pick a card. I've been doing more individual signs versus pick a cards, but pick a cards were something when I started this channel I did a lot, and I kind of strayed away from that and was guided to focus on the signs individually, but now we're being asked to intertwine the two, so I shall be obedient, okay? And without further ado, I'm going to say a prayer, show you the piles, then we're going to get into it. I've seen there's a multitude of cards in each pile. I've probably altogether seen about 4 or 5 cards, so I really don't know what's here. It's a prize to us all, but let us say a prayer. God, divine source, angels, ancestors, guides, universe, thank you for allowing me to guide the collective with the messages from their divine feminine ancestors. For those ancestors that are joining me and giving this message, thank you for the space, thank you for the time. Thank you for the messages. I give gratitude. God, please bless each and every heart and soul that taps into this energy with me. Thank you for allowing them to be receptive. Thank you for allowing them to be enlightened. Thank you for the messages that are well overdue. Thank you for the insight. Thank you for my intuition. God, please bless each and every heart and soul that taps into this energy with me. Allow us all to be divinely guided and divinely led. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Gratitude, Ashe. That's an interesting prayer. But let's get started. So pile 1, you have clear quartz. Okay. Clarity. Pile 2, you have amethyst. Intuition. And pile 3, you have pyrite, also known as the fool's gold, but abundance, earthly matters, okay? So take your time to figure out your pile. I'll give you a few moments. If you already know your pile, you can just skip to the timestamp, okay? If you're watching the entire reading, God bless you. All right, but take a moment. You ready? Pile 1. Hey, Pile 1. It's Ray. Welcome back to my channel. Happy spring. I feel like some of you are Aries sun, so happy birthday. I pray that your birthday is blossoming full of joy, happiness, and thanksgiving and gratitude. But pile 1, Aries sun or not, you guys chose clear quartz, so I feel like you are tapping into this reading. I'm hoping that your feminine ancestors provide clarity on a multitude of situations in your life, okay? And give me 1 second. There's a master of duality that's at play with you. I hear master of disguises as well. All right, pile 1, clear quartz. So the pilgrim, yeah, you're in a search for something. You're on a journey for something. We have only one clarifying deck, so Yeah. But with the pilgrim being here, you definitely want to a search for the truth. This is the Roman numeral 20, and today is the 20th. So I do feel like spring solstice, your feminine ancestors are taking you through an initiation. I do feel like you've been through this initiation before in a past life, but not in this current life. And there's a mountain here, and it's given me for every mountain. So a lot of you, your ancestry is within the church. For a lot of you, you may have like a lot of like pastors, evangelists, elders in your bloodline that are in the church. I hear you're one of the very few. So you, as well as just a select few of other family members, are more so tapped into the occult. I do feel like the occult world, quote unquote, is a journey within its own for you. And I do feel like the more that you go through this journey of not only understanding the occult world, it's like as you're going through this journey, you're having the ego deaths you're having to face are quite humbling in a way where you would rather take the easy road versus the hard road. And with the pilgrim's journey as well, I do feel like it's giving me like information overload. And it's like, you know, being able to see one problem for 20 perspectives, but which perspective is the actual truth, you know? Let's see. So you have she who flows. Ease, being open to change, go with the flow of life. So I do feel like the current that you are in currently, like whatever energetic current that you're in life, when you're watching this, as you're hearing my voice speak of this matter, with ease and being open to change, it feels like you are, I don't want to say you're facing a lot of resistance. I feel like you're giving this resistance. And it's kind of like, you know, instead of you being so resistant, just flow with the changes of life, flow with the current, because right now it's like the current is energetically smacking the shit out of you, and it doesn't feel good. Okay, so with she who flows, also with your ancestral communication, specifically when it comes to the feminine ancestors, when you utilize your own time to go into communication with them, when they open your eyes to the truth of something, it feels like, you know, the truth, there's a saying that the truth hurts, but it's kind of like this energy of the truth is a strong hit within the gut, and then it makes you question who you are. It makes you question your way of being. It makes you question how you show up, how you communicate, how you love, how you receive, all of the things. It's kind of like once you think you have it figured out, you're on a brand new journey. But this is also with she who flows. I'm getting there needs to be a release of doubt. And the closer you get to releasing doubt, it's like that final test comes, and then you go back to the beginning stages and you have to go through it all over again, okay? Clarify Pilgrim for pile 1, please. Some of you could be Capricorns as well, Capricorn placements. Yeah, King of Pentacles is on the bottom. Some of you are in the search for your purpose. You could be, I hear, dabbing into a multitude of crafts, like you have fucking 10 side jobs type of energy, but really trying to find your niche, master your niche. With Queen of Cups being in reverse, clarifying the Pilgrim, you are, I hear Kanye, how could you be so cold-hearted? But it feels like you're becoming cold-hearted. It's like, you know, the game of hot versus cold. And it's like, you know, you're getting warmer, you're getting warmer, you're getting hot, you're getting close. And then it's like as soon as things are hot, or I'm getting agitation or irritation, it's like, damn, we're back to cold. And with Queen of Cups being in reverse, even though the Queen of Swords would represent, you know, cold-hearted, strict energy, with this is like emotional disconnect. that's becoming unhealthy. And with she who flows being here, Spirit is saying you need to really tap into your emotions, because your emotions are going to assist you in propelling you throughout this journey. Also, your ancestors, there's a very strong water energy coming through Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio when it comes to feminine ancestors. With the way this eye is in the pilgrim, it feels like she's overseeing that journey. With Queen of Cups being in reverse, the opposite of water is earth. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Anything else with this? But the Magician, yeah, it feels like the emotional pain is your propeller to victory, if that makes sense. Okay. Let's see what else is here. And they have me pulling from the bottom of the deck, which is interesting. So something is coming up from the roots. You have Firefly, Wonder in reverse. And with fireflies, like when we were kids, they're like lightning bugs. Fireflies are lightning bugs. And we used to trap them in a jar. But to keep them alive, we had to poke holes in the top of the jar so that they had air to breathe. And I feel like it's like a drowning of sorrows. Seeing the glass half empty versus half full, which would explain this Queen of Cups being in reverse. And I'm also getting this major sense of, I hear ingratitude, but a lack of gratitude. Hold on, let me see if that's a word. Where's the other phone? It needs to be on the charger. It is ingratitude, forgetfulness of or lack of appreciation for kindness, especially a gift received. So yeah. And with Firefly, Wonder in reverse, something like you're supposed to be out in nature, flying free like the firefly. But this is wanting to trap something, trap an energy, trap a person, place, or thing that wants to be released. And with Wisdom being in reverse, you're going against your higher self in regards to something. Let's see what this is specifically for you guys. Clarify. Firefly in reverse, you could be seeing 444 a lot. Also, 24 is here as well. So 2024 is a year of lessons for you. And it's also, there's a possibility of a brand new beginning. I see the month of October, but we have the Magician in full too. So something is happening in divine order as well. Going back to you're wanting to just get over the hard part when you have to go through the hard part. My nose is starting to itch. Yeah, Justice. I hear she who flows is she who knows. She who flows is she who trusts. Clarify. Thank you. So clarifying Firefly, Wonder in reverse. You have Two of Pentacles in reverse, and here's the here's the Queen of Pentacles. So you now have a face-off between opposite energies. Whatever your sun and moon sign are, that sister sign is what you're battling the most. And for some reason, I feel the need to tear off this dead leaf, as I'm like something needs to be pruned. Okay. But this is also giving me the energy with Two of Pentacles being in reverse. This is indecision. But this is also, you know, things being out of balance in the earthly realms. And with Wisdom being in reverse, Wisdom, and this is fish, water, Piscean energy is interesting. I said Pisces as that way, but Eight of Swords, keeping yourself stuck, refusing to learn the lesson. What do you want them to know? The Star. I hear keep hope alive, but I'm getting you're not paying attention to what's right in front of you. And I'm being drawn back to this pilgrim and the eye. And with 20 being here, Judgment, you're the first sign I'm doing today. And today is the first full day of Aries season as well. I hear brown bag legend because it's all cash. That's Trap by Rick Ross. Trap, trap, trap. And that's the title was Trap 3 times, and we're in the month of March. So you could feel trapped in 3 different areas of your life. What do you want them to know about this? Yeah, you're definitely trying to get clarity on multiple situations. You feel trapped financially. You feel trapped within decision making, which is a lack of self-trust. With emotional entrapment as well, I'm also getting there's something or someone that your heart truly loves that is unhealthy for you, but you're really struggling to let it go. This could be a bad habit, this could be a person, this could be a ooh, I hear Mike Vick, but the number 7, this could be a vice. Yeah, but the moon, Piscean energy. Pisces season shed light on cycles that you're involved in that keep going round and round, round and round. There's a lot of circular motion here, a lot of 360 moments happening versus 180 moments. That 180 is a complete shift, that 360 is full circle. Hold on. My money's 360, you only 180. That's on Fire Man by Lil Wayne, and he's a Libra, which is a sister sign of Aries. And Libra, the Libra full moon we have on March 25th in 5 days kicks off eclipse season. The Tower. Clarify this eclipse season. What do the ancestors want you to know? 8 of Pentacles. So this eclipse season, clarify. 5 of Pentacles. Pile 1, some of you could be losing a valuable resource. For some of you, it's a job. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles is underneath. But with 8 of Pentacles being in reverse, something that you have invested in energetically or materially, heavy energy on the material world, because your Pentacles, the only positive Pentacle you have is a 10 of Pentacles, but it's underneath the 5 of Pentacles. So there's a major loss before a major gain. And this eclipse season is going to, you may be experiencing right now. I hear it's just the beginning. What's the reason of all this? We need to go back to the cards. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. I feel like summer solstice is going to be a lot brighter for you, emotionally and energetically, than spring solstice will. I feel like for a lot of you, clarify, I feel like winter solstice, yeah, winter solstice wasn't so bad. It was really good for you. This most recent eclipse season, it was more positive for you. I hear a lot of growth, a lot of gains. But this eclipse season that's coming, and we had that Libra card, Justice. There's a shift. I hear it's been a 360. It's about to be a 180. Clarify this 180 for pile 1. Yeah, 3 of Wands, moving in a new direction. And this isn't to be discouraging, but again, the Pilgrim. You're today initiated a new journey. I'm seeing layoffs. I see a massive email being sent about layoffs as well. And then being confused on which direction to move forward, because I hear you bet it all on this. And King of Pentacles in reverse. This is a loss. All right, I'm going to clean this up and pull out the rest of the cards. So this is foresight. I hear, yeah, Ace of Swords in reverse, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you've already had an intuitive nudge, but it's been ignored. Yeah. For some of you, I'm getting the next 2 weeks to 2 months. Yeah, 8 of Wands. And there's the Queen of Wands. Here between Aries and Leo season. I hear the dog knocking over the bucket. You don't want to believe this though. Clarify this. And then we'll move on. But I do feel like whatever this is thrusting you into your divine purpose. Yeah, confused on direction. It's like, damn, you have to pack all your shit and go. I see someone cleaning up an office desk so you can work in an office setting But this is like you don't work from home. This is like in a building. I hear the work from homers just had a huge sigh of relief. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. But this is in regards to there's downsizing happening. I hear some are protected, some are not. It just depends on who's been flowing and who hasn't. But it's also giving me the energy of because now I'm starting to get two different energies. Like there's been that ingratitude energy, whoever's been in that and not really counting their blessings and being in the energy of Thanksgiving, they're about to be humbled. Something that they really value is about to be sacrificed for them to learn a lesson, for them to understand that I hear you don't have it all figured out. I hear, baby girl, I'll trade it all, money, cars, and everything. Oh, yeah, somebody's about to have to do some downsizing. Five of Wands. And this energy, people, whoever I'm speaking of, you struggle with emotional intelligence. Like, I hear it's you could be a Taurus, or this could be a Taurus that I'm speaking of, because I hear Gotti, I always had a problem with my anger. Yeah, the Star, Aquarius energy. But whatever it is, it's thrusting you into your purpose, and it's taking you out of this box-ass cage that you've been in, because whatever this is, it's been halting you from really, I hear, pursuing your dreams, pursuing your goals. And it's like been keeping you tethered to your lower vibrational self, because whatever it is, it's hella triggering for you versus your high vibrational self, which is why wisdom and wonder in reverse. I hear WWJD, what would Jesus do? Someone's name could start with a W, first, middle, last. So the business name could have a W in it as well, is what I'm getting. Find balance in reverse. And Gaia Gateway activation. So it's interesting, when I started pulling again, the cards were looking at me, and then they told me to put it back down. I hear, now you see me, now you don't. But with find balance being in reverse and Gaia Gateway activation, learning experiences, wisdom transmission, earth intelligence. Wisdom is in reverse, so this is a lesson. I hear, if you don't have it all figured out. I hear your excuses are null and void as well. I'm also getting not knowing what to do with too much time on your hands. Okay. Sacred pull in reverse again, sacrificing something that you really love, or being, really being, I hear, mesmerized, admired. I'm getting admiration, and it's kind of like what was once sacred is now toxic. I'm also getting what was once valuable is no more. And then you have Kars, or autonomy. Karusar, I could have mispronounced that, I apologize. But autonomy, Pharaoh energy. So with autonomy, this is giving me, you have an imbalance with codependency. And now I see the ancestors coming through. So like they're literally gathering to sit down to like give the messages. So with autonomy being here, your feminine ancestors want you to know there's something that you are attached to, tethered to. For a lot of you, this is a way of making money. Making something integral that isn't. And it's manipulation that has been carried through the bloodline that needs to cease. I hear ceasefire. You could be seeing 111s a lot. That's your feminine ancestors communicating with you that, whatever trials and tribulations and mountains you're experiencing, this is all to prepare you for a new beginning and a new way of being overall. This is that energy of, you literally look like a different person due to this divine transformation. And it's a look that you desire. It's not like the look of the pilgrim who's searching and seeking. And I hear frazzled, but trying to be razzle dazzled. What the fuck? Look, the number one. See, thank you, Spirit. A tidy house, clarity and organization. But with Sacred Pool, this is 11, so 111. Don't let your past hold you back, South Node. Why? Questioning the divine, questioning your ancestors. Ooh, Temple of Truth in reverse, throat chakra, authenticity, self-expression. So there's a throat chakra blockage, and then you have Emerald Tablet activation, cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, conscious manifesting. So I feel like your subconscious has been doing a lot of undesired manifestations for you. So your subconscious has been spoken. Your subconscious has spoken. And what your subconscious has spoken is not of the truth. It's not shit. It's not true. And this could be, you know, teachings that you learned in the church, teachings you learned as a child, teachings you learned from your parents or people that you love and value most. You may value their wisdom, but doesn't mean that their wisdom was correct. Did they live a life of freedom, of joy, of happiness, of autonomy, or were they trapped? And if you're holding so tightly to those words or those energies that didn't, you know, really follow their own wisdom and stay trapped in certain cycles, but it's like, you know, don't be like me, you do better. Yeah, and your feminine ancestors, they're asking you to break their cycle. They're asking you to rebalance the bloodline. And I'm being drawn, yeah, heavy Taurus energy with this rainbow being here, because rainbow was in Taurus's title for March 2024. And March 2nd is significant as well. But Nine of Swords. Also, you're receiving a lot of divine guidance when you're sleeping. Some of you sleep in a in a coffin position. The sun, yeah. There needs to be a major purging of certain truths and realities that you live by that are really stagnating you versus progressing you. You have liars around you too. You have liars around you, and let me tell you how you're able to spot these liars. These are the people, so, you know, we're surrounded by billions of people that, you know, we need to lean on for help, for assistance, right? It's kind of like the person that encourages the detour versus the final destination. Smoke alarm. And the person that encourages the detour is a fucking liar. They are imbalanced. And they always look for the detour, which is why they're advising you on the detour. With this pilgrim, I'm getting, it's really time, Pawan, to see people in shit for what it is. I hear shit is shit. And let it be. With autonomy being here, I feel like you're being asked to make a major decision throughout this time. Whatever this decision is keeping you up at night. And with the wisdom transmission that Spirit is giving you, you receive a lot of downloads at night when the sun goes down. You also receive a lot of downloads in the sun as well. But when the sun goes down, excuse me, I'm sorry. When the sun goes down, it's like you receive the wisdom and the insight that you're asking for, and then you start to question it. And then it's like you revert back to a past cycle, way of being, way of thinking. Some of you could be really, really exhausted as well, energetically and spiritually, throughout all that's been happening with these learning experiences that you've been experiencing. But something around you is definitely very toxic as well. Your unsafe waters. All right, I'm going to clarify each of these before moving on. I'll clarify the Pilgrim for pile 1. Oh, we're going to do one at a time to simplify this. Thank you. All of the learning experiences that you're having right now is really to detach you from who you once were, your past. Even with how you maneuver within cycles with this fine balance in reverse, like you keep handling something, going about something the same way and getting the same results. So there's insanity here. Pilgrim, Ace of Wands in reverse, she who flows. Justice in transition. Wonder in reverse. Pile 1. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. When it comes to achieving something financially, it's what you think won't bring you abundance that will. Wisdom in reverse. Fine balance in reverse. Heavy energy on that. Gaia Gateway. A gamble. Capricorn energy. That was the title for one of their videos. I don't know why I'm yawning all of a sudden. I'm so sorry. It's only 1:02 p.m. East Coast time. Autonomy. Sun. Tidy house. Oh shit. Okay. Don't let your past hold you back. Why? Temple of Truth. Oh, this is, I love it. They made it very simple, okay? So you have one, two, three, four, five, six major arcanas, right? So you have Justice in transition. You have the Star. Hold on, it might be 7. Justice in transition, clarifying she who flows. You have the Star clarifying sacred pool in reverse. You have the Sun clarifying autonomy. You have the World in reverse clarifying Temple of Truth in reverse. And you have Judgment in reverse and the Moon upright clarifying Emerald Tablet activation. And the Devil clarifying the Nine of Swords. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 7 saving. So okay, you have 7 major arcanas here. So 777. I hear major lesson. Okay, so moving from left to right, clarifying the Pilgrim is the Ace of Wands in reverse. So there's something that you are a part of, something that, or something that's a part of your journey that really is, it's like exhausting. It's like having a friend around that you're calling your friend, or having someone around and you really don't fuck with them, okay? Like you could really give 2 fucks, okay? This is like a person, when they call, you just look at the phone and you just, I'll call them later type of energy. But with the Pilgrim, whatever you're experiencing right now, or you're about to experience, whatever is shifting for you, whatever journey is beginning, you're definitely not feeling it, okay? No more getting it, I'm not feeling it. This could be a breakup for some of you as well. And with the Ace of Wands being in reverse, it's kind of like when things were in your control, they were mishandled. So now things are being snatched out of your control and Spirit is stepping in. And with the Pilgrim, again, there's a journey. There's a lesson here, okay? With Justice In transition, clarifying, she who flows. Ease, being open to change, go with the flow of life. This goes back to this card as well, find balance in reverse, and this is being clarified by the Ten of Swords. So there's a lot of exhaustion, there's a lot of suffering and silence happening. And it's interesting because you think you're suffering in silence, but this justice is giving me the feminine ancestors, right? They see all that's happening, but for what they're able to step in and assist with, it's very limited throughout this time because, again, there's a journey that you are required to go on where they can only have little interference, very little interference. And they're receiving instructions from God as well. So they're also saying where balance needs to be restored, you need to flow more. Okay, and this is also connected to wisdom. So if you receive a divine download that you need to fast, honor that, because that divine download and you honoring that automatically assists in recalibrating the scales for you, you know. There's this theme, I think I said this earlier for you guys, but theme of excuses. A lot of you are around people that make a lot of excuses. I hear for bad behavior. If your children, that shit just fell, scared shit out of me. If your children have a habit of excuses for bad behavior, then you do too. There's a major mirroring here, a major reflection. But I'm also getting blind justice with the way the blindfold is over her head. My yacht energy is heavy as well, but someone's extremely beautiful too, but has an extreme sense of low self-worth. It's kind of like DMs on hundreds and it's kind of like, I don't know why these people want me and why they're attracted to me, for feminine or masculine, you know. But really be open to change because there is a major change coming. And this change is coming to balance out everything that's imbalanced. And I feel like you really don't understand the extent of what's imbalanced. But I hear it's time, get prepared, be ready. Okay. Now, moving on to wonder in reverse. This is being clarified. I'm going to read both of these together. So wonder and wisdom in reverse is being clarified by the Queen and King of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is reversed for wonder, but the King of Pentacles is upright for wisdom. So this is going back to the energy of, you know, something you think that will not bring you wealth, abundance. I feel like this is a personal passion of yours, something that you have launched, created, something that is your baby, something that is, you know, you want to last and carry throughout generations. The way the Spirit is asking you to go about this achievement, you're disregarding because you don't think you're capable. Also, a lot of you, I don't know if this is shyness, but it's like you would rather be behind the curtains than, you know, on stage. But your energy is meant to be seen and heard. And with this firefly, going back to the trap, it's like you're trying to keep yourself trapped in a jar, your spirit trapped in a jar, your voice trapped in a jar, with throat chakra, authenticity, self-expression in reverse, how you really feel trapped in a jar. This is like, again, that saving energy, wanting to save face, save grace, save someone else's feelings. But the more that you do that, Pile One, the more that you're going against you, the more that you are keeping the cycle going versus ending the cycle, the more that you're going against your higher self and really diving into your lower self because you're afraid of rejection or confrontation or whatever the case may be. But you really do doubt yourself. What Spirit wants you to bet on yourself. You also deny your intuitive gifts, and there's something there to explore within itself, okay? Your ancestors are saying, how could you deny the gifts that they passed down? And I hear that song by Mario, how could you let somebody lay where I lay? So for some of you, trigger warning, you may have had a spouse that passed over, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, or someone that you were just really connected to but they passed away. And instead of you, they feel like their spirit, this is random, this is a masculine energy stepping in, but they feel like their spirit has been disrespected. I hear you couldn't even fully detach from me first before doing what you did. Take that how it resonates. All right. Something shameful. Shame, shame, shame. I don't want to go to Mexico. Someone could be Hispanic or of Hispanic heritage or look like a Hispanic. Someone could be from the country as well. I hear a lot of back roads. I see a lot of backlogs. So backlogged energy. Also, theirs is with moving on to Seven of Swords, tidy house. There's something within your home that you're holding on to the past that needs to be cleansed out. And this could be this energy like you couldn't even fully detach from me first, release the past first before you just started some type of brand new beginning. But I feel like this is bringing someone into someone's bed. Like, I hear you could have changed the mattress, changed the sheets, or just used another room. I don't know. I have no idea where that came from. But definitely there are, I hear artifacts, clothing, shoes, portraits that are of the past that need to be burned, okay? Burn bowl ritual. Burn all that shit up, okay? We're in Aries season. Fire energy is very, very alchemizing throughout this time. But don't start a fire in your house. But I see backyard burns, backyard trash cans. Yeah, a lot of country energy. Or down south energy. Okay, let's see what else we have for you, pile 1. So clarifying autonomy is the sun. When you really step into your power, again, I feel like the world, spirit wants you to say something, show something, give something to the world, and you just keep, you're like, nah, bruh. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. You don't want to do that work. Don't let your past hold you back. But this is heavy energy on caring about what people think, caring about who's still going to be your friend, who's still going to claim you. Like, this is a fear of being disowned. And I feel like in the past you may have been disowned. And now it's like, you know, you would rather play smart and not play dirty. And I'm not advising you to play dirty, but it's kind of like you got to play the game to win in a righteous, integral way. But you would just rather just pour yourself into someone else's dream instead of fulfilling your own dream. But fulfilling your own dream and going your own way and not holding back and doing as spirit tells you to do, whether it ruffles some feathers or not, is really what really puts you into your power and what really puts your lineage's it puts your lineage's name on the line, like on the ballot. And it feels like, I don't know what the fuck, but it's like I see like in England, and you know, like when the royals have a major event and the hierarchies of the different fucking towns and shit come together as a representation. And it's kind of like, you know, your lineage wants to be represented, but the way you are currently maneuvering throughout life, they don't want to be represented by that energy. They would rather, you know, stay in the backlog. But again, that backlog needs to be cleared, okay? Yeah. Rick Ross told me back. So 8 of Cups in reverse, why upright? You're questioning why something has to end. You're questioning why. There's just a lot of questioning here. Okay? And honestly, I feel like spirit is tired of the fucking questions. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. I hear just stop asking and start listening. Smoke alarm, Empress energy, Wheel of Fortune. Stop asking and start listening. And the more that you listen, the more that you receive. The more that you listen, the more things flow in your favor. The easier it is to alchemize versus you having to light 40 damn candles back to back in order to see something pop off or shake. Also, if you've been doing candle magic and desperate energy, that's backfiring. Also, if you've been doing candle magic for money or participating in money rituals, It's the placebo effect that's working. Your belief that it's working, which is causing something to grow. I'm just getting, there's a lot of things that you dab into that you just don't have to. Yeah, Ten of Swords. And whatever you're participating in, this is taking more energy out of you versus filling you. Yeah, more energy out of you. Ace of Wands versus filling you. And with the way these hands are detached from this wand, just let that shit go. Yeah, I just hear you don't need all of that. Take that how it resonates. My right hand is itching. Okay. And it's also get to work. The right is see, y'all are just thinking money's coming. No, right is masculine, okay? The left hand doesn't mean you're losing money, and the right hand doesn't necessarily mean you're gaining money. Right is action, masculine energy. You need to take charge into it. Faith without works is dead, okay? So you need to take action towards your dreams versus, you know, wishing upon a star and lighting a candle and thinking that that's going to make, you know, your dreams come true. No, it's not, okay? And there's a lesson to learn behind that. And I feel like I'll be speaking more on that in 2024. But with the Eight of Cups in reverse, why you could be trying to figure out, you know, after making so many sacrifices, why are we still here? And Spirit, can I, yeah, I feel like they're going to provide me an answer to that. Because there's a denial of an emotional truth that needs to be faced. Also, some of you have children, whether a daughter or a son. You have one child specifically, okay? For some of you, you have one child and then about to be pregnant with twins as well. For some of you, fraternal, heavy energy on fraternal twins. Or, you know, you or your partner could be a fraternal twin as well and have one child together. But there's a specific child, right? Very gifted, very talented. And you've denied them their truth. You've denied their cup. You made them grow up too quick. And your feminine ancestors have watched this go down. And they're very disappointed. Fuck. Are these lilies? I hear Lily of the Valley. I'm really getting a child was disrespected. And with this book opened up, I feel like a child called a parent out on some shit and the parent was embarrassed. And whatever this is, someone else has called them out before on this, but they ignored it. But when the child did it, I hear the way that you slandered that child is the way that you should have slandered the original person. I don't know, but this pissed someone off in the spiritual realm. And now I'm getting that person is being protected from someone, protected from whoever did this to the child. What the fuck? Two of Pentacles, yeah. Leave that alone, okay? Moving on, we're almost done, pile one. Clarifying Emerald Tablet activation is cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, conscious manifesting, but judgment in reverse and the moon. And this is parallel to sacred pull in reverse with the stars. So 3 majors. 20 in reverse, Roman numeral. I hear not making a judgment call is a judgment call. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. Something's unspoken and something is growing. So I'm getting like a silent growth to something. Something is silently and quietly. Ooh, I hear gloating. Gloating. Which is why sacred pull is in reverse and judgment. Gloating means dwelling on one's own success or another's misfortune with smugness or malignant pleasure. So to observe or think about something with triumphant and often malicious satisfaction, which is why judgment is in reverse, gratification or delight, gloating over an enemy's misfortune. It's kind of that energy of that's what you get. It's very cocky. But this crab is chained. It's chained. So someone could work in a factory. I see a factory. Here, a factory of lies. I hear Usher caught up. Clarify this for me, please. Someone could have something about the letter W and C. I hear woman's worth. Queen of Wands, fire energy. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Something, yeah, there's a dismantling here. Three of Swords. Someone chose their truth, their power. Cosmic ordering, this is coming from the divine. But I'm getting rejection is God's protection. So if someone rejected you, they were meant to do that to protect you. I'm also getting a situation like someone's like, it's like someone wants to take things to the next level and they're just like, if we do that, I'm going to break your heart. And then thinking you could change someone. And no, you can't. Yeah, Ace of Swords, the truth. It's also giving me, there's a master manipulator here. Someone's very good at manipulating shit. Manipulating, just manipulation, the gift. Yeah, the magician. Yeah, death. Like, I see a gun being, like, backfiring. It's kind of like whatever you're aiming at, it's aimed back at you. And 10 of Pentacles in reverse, King of Pentacles. I don't know. I'm going to leave this alone with one. I'll clarify that in a second. But heavy energy on needing to declutter to move forward. And you have clarifying 9 of Swords is the devil. And then clarifying Gaia Gateway activation is the 2 of Wands in reverse. So this is resisting the journey, resisting the experience, resisting the surrender, thinking that you can handle it all on your own and you got it all on your own. And going back to that statement of, you know, we're surrounded by a multitude of people for assistance, but I feel like the assistance that surrounds you is not, it's not of the highest vibration. Yeah, it's not, because the Empress is right here in the deck, but what's outside is the devil upright. Like, I got you. I can take care of you. You can do this. And then, but you're up in that, like, nah, I'm not thinking that's for me. But someone is like this energy of convincing that you should do this. And then it's like questioning the path. Like whatever this advice is questioning your path and direction. Like this has to do with literal movement forward, okay? Yeah. But 3 of Swords on the bottom. It's kind of like once you realize someone's in it for pure selfish gain, once that's realized, it's like, damn, I allowed you to play me for so long. And whatever this is, it is an investment. Anything else for pile 1? That is all. All right, pile 1. I hope that resonates. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. I love you. God bless you. I will see you soon. And I am going to move on to pile 2. Hi, pile 2. It's Rai. Welcome back to my channel. You guys chose Amethyst. Okay. Let me light some lavender. Actually, we're going to light sage because lavender is still somewhat burning. I'm going to cleanse and then we're going to get into your pile. But I hope you're doing well, pile 2. Happy spring. Today is March 20th, 2024, and you're the second pile, and this is the 20th. So I feel like divine alignment. Okay. Smoke alarm, divine alignment. And I apologize for the smoke alarm. Baby, it's bigger than batteries, okay? Let me put your pile over here. Let's clean the table and the energy. Let's see what's up. So singing. Your feminine ancestors connect with you through singing, specifically humming as well. Singing and humming. Hummingbirds as well. I do feel like you have a new spirit guide showing up as a hummingbird. And if you already have a I'm sorry for the shaking. If you already have a spirit guide as a hummingbird, then know that that's a specific feminine ancestor coming to connect with you. Also, if you are seeing blue birds as well as blue jays, you have a very divine ancestral couple that's connecting with you as well. Okay. All right. So pile 2, you guys chose the beautiful Amethyst. So when I was introducing the piles, I mentioned intuition. I hear on point like honey to tea. I'm getting honey and lemon too, like someone using, or maybe I feel like your ancestors want some lemons and honey. Let me see something. And even how we're starting, you're very unique. You're very different from the crowd, the collective, your family, your friends. Bumblebees, I'm getting like Oshun energy. I see the Oya card too, but hold on. Lemon and honey. Okay. So I don't see, hold on, let me try one more thing. Oh, the wind is picking up. It's definitely Oya energy. Honey and lemon. TikTok? I don't have TikTok downloaded. What? Why is lemon used for black magic? What? Smoke alarm. That's interesting. Look at... So, okay, honey and lemon are fortified with antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and mineral properties. It boosts immunity. Well, this is honey and lemon water, but let's flow with it. Where was that? Clears, hold on. You know how when you click on the article, you just can't find the shit? Hold on. Raw honey is something that our ancestors might have been prescribed by an elder 1,000 years ago. Okay, so natural, I'm going to read this whole article. So natural honey is obtained through sustainable and ethical beekeeping practices. The Beekeeper. Did y'all see The Beekeeper? I fucking love The Beekeeper, okay? And I feel like how the Beekeeper went on that rampage to protect her, like your ancestors are the beekeeper, okay? I hear masculine or feminine, honey, don't fuck with them. But Beekeeping practices which use natural and ecological remedies for treating bees. This way, it is ensured that the honey is real and preserves all of its natural beneficial qualities. Therefore, raw honey is something that our ancestors might have been prescribed by an elder thousands of years ago. January 31st could be significant. It's 131. It says lemon is truly a godlike fruit. It's native to North India. Some of you could be American Indian. Boosts the immune system, helps fight off bacteria within the body. Lemon juice is powered with electrolytes. But hold on. All right, so it detoxifies body and aids in weight loss, clears the skin from acne, increases immunity. This is the combination of lemon and honey. Reduces throat and cough infection. It replenishes energy. It acts as a diuretic, nourishes your hair as well. And it's a divine elixir. It says it is not just the healing effects of this divinity, but cultural similarities too. India and Lithuania share the fact that their languages evolved from Sanskrit. Okay, I don't know. But you carry a very ancient soul. Okay, I don't know. Let's move on. Okay. Yeah. Grandmother energy is heavy. For some reason, I'm using this as a clarifying deck, but it wants to speak. So, matters of the home, because I just bit my Four of Wands card. It's giving me your feminine ancestors. They're very like masculine. Like they fight in wars for you. They fight with the men. I don't know. Yeah. But at the same time, they know when to, I hear, stay in a woman's place. Yeah, Emperor. Okay. I don't know. They code switch very well between masculine and feminine energies. Yeah. All right. Let's get into your cards. We're going to start with these two on the bottom. So you have gentle force, consistency, persistence, patience, the long game, but it's in reverse. And you also have ride the waves, life lessons and growth. You will get through this. It's in reverse. I hear the word congratulations. Something that you have been consistent with, persistent with, patient with, and played the long game with is about to, I hear payoff, but I hear the playoffs. And with ride the waves being in reverse, I feel like you've just learned a major life lesson. You went through a very powerful transformative growth. And with you will get through this, I feel like you already know because you've gotten through it. So kudos to you. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's what I hear. I hear you are the one. Clarify gentle force. Affirmation and confirmation is what I'm getting. Like, I feel like your ancestors really love you because you get it. You get it. And I hear there are other students, they're just like, go learn from Pal2. Pal2, please take them under your wing and help them. I hear my child. Please take them under your wing, okay? Page of Wands, my child, okay? Clarify gentle force for, let me sage these cards. I feel like you have went through a massive cleansing, massive purging, and you're about to make a massive purchase. The Tower, though, yeah, major purging. But I keep hearing major purchase. Are you planning to take on a major investment? Clarify gentle force for Pal2, please. The Star. Yeah, so the Star, it's giving me your purpose, your goals, you know, pouring into your craft, your business, your gifts. Learning how to, learning how to, I hear maintain balance and integrity as you ascend and grow. Clarify right the ways. Ace of a major purchase. Or someone could be about to, I hear, drop a bag on you just cuz. I hear you're worth it, but you're worthy. Anything else with this? This is starting beautiful. I hear a beautiful liar. Someone told sweet truth, sweet lies. I hear 112, sweet love. I wanna make love, sweet love, all night long, to the rising of the sun. But Ace of Wands in reverse. There's a rejection here. 10 of Cups, but someone wants to make love, sweet love. I also hear make amends, the sun, Leo energy. Let's move on. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Here, it's not about them. No, seriously, because the way this star and the Ace of Pentacles is really so much within their own power without the help and assistance of another, like their energy just speaks for itself and their confidence in who they are and how they show up. And someone could, it's kind of like, you have a conversation with someone and they're always putting them in the mix, okay? Like, yeah, they're always putting themselves within the mix when it's like a true friend will just let you vent and keep their shit out of it. I don't know, something like that. Ooh, the siren. This is the energy that you carry, but I feel like, so going back to this star card and, learning how to utilize your gifts in a balanced and integral way. With the siren, Paltu, you're very attractive. You're very tempting. Your energy naturally attracts. People are naturally attracted to you. I hear makeup or no makeup, talisman, and you are a lot of, I hear the word goals. That's goals. So I do, with the way this her back is turned, it's kind of like if you do have a platform, if you do, if you are like, if you have YouTube, Instagram, fucking podcast show, whatever the case may be, like I hear the masses haven't flocked to you quite yet, but you could be seeing the gradual growth of that. Flip over this card. Tradition. And also you have already started breaking generational traditions. You've already started healing generational cycles. You've ended at least one major generational cycle that's taken at least 18 generations to overcome, because the siren is 18 energy. Or if that's not it, between Pisces and Aquarius season, because 18 is the moon Pisces season, you cleared two major cycles because the star is Aquarius. I feel like each I hear each season is a progression for the lineage. It's a progression for the generation. And your feminine ancestors are very proud of how you're showing up. But there's something about this back being turned that's really sticking out to me. I hear it's time to show your ass. Yeah, I heard get loud, and you see how I just slammed that? The tower. Why is the tower here? Look, his ass. Or someone showing their ass. Hold on. What is it about this? 49 breaks down to 13. So there's a transformation happening that you don't see. That's one of them. It's kind of like the more you speak, you tell your personal truth, the more shit grows. Yeah, the Hierophant, it puts you in a better position. Majors. Here, you're going from the little league to the major leagues. You're very different from your peers. And the more that you see that, the more that you are, Hermit in reverse. The more that you're choosing to change, your environment, who you're around, who you're speaking to on a consistent daily basis. A lot of you have chosen to work by yourself versus with others in a crowd. If you've been in hermit mode, you're coming out of hermit mode. If your platform, heavy energy on it, if your platform has been slow to growth, that's about to change quicker than, I hear, the hand is quicker than the eye. The amethyst is on this star card, so I do feel like you should meditate with amethyst. Yeah, Queen of Swords, as you're seeking spiritual guidance from the divine on how to express your gifts and really step into your true north node. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, working on that energy. Beautiful, beautiful. I think there's one more to this tower. What's about the showing the eyes? Clarify. So Virgo, you're watching someone fall from grace. It's a masculine energy. The Hierophant is masculine, Nine of Cups is masculine, Hermit is masculine, and the Two of Swords in reverse. I feel like your visions, pile too. Something about your vision, your foresight, your third eye. Amethyst energy. Your third eye and your crown are more connected than you know. Rubies could be significant. Yeah, and I feel like this is being clarified for you. Like spirit is affirming and confirming. So I hear you're not going crazy. You're not losing your mind. But I feel like what you see coming for people, it's like spirit shows you the karma that people are about to receive. The Hierophant, I feel like this is spirit showing you the tower moments that people are about to experience. And I hear you're struggling with warning them with the siren. Do you alert them or not? But you guys happen to that high priestess energy. Not everything is meant to be told. Because you could really block someone's karma. You could block someone's lesson, which then becomes a lesson for you. Yeah, and with the Hanging Man sticking out, with the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups, you need to mind your business. I'm also... Pray. When you get those visions, you need to pray. That's all, yeah. To protect yourself, pray for them and move on. I hear this is none of your concern. Yeah, it's like, what can I do? How can I help? But you see his face, you about to get caught up in the bullshit. Knight of Swords, slow your roll. This is one of the fastest moving cards in the deck. Slow your roll. Mind your business. First off, bitch, mind your business. Attitude on fuck you, pay me. Yeah, you need to be focusing on your goals. Six of Wands, a victory. Focus, honey. It's kind of that energy of being so concerned with people that are not so concerned with you. I don't know, but your ancestors said cease and desist. I hear stop cold calling. I don't know. Let's move on. You have Eyes of the Eagle, rising above the fray in reverse, and surrender in reverse, as well as be bold and make the first move. I hear, it's like I see someone in conversation with Spirit and they're like, Spirit, but I need to wait on this, and Spirit is just stopping them mid-track. I'm like, no, you don't. In the most calm, monotone way ever. No, you don't. Be able to make the first move. But Spirit, I can see this, and it's kind of like, you know how the parents say you're too smart for your own good. You probably could have heard that a lot coming up as a way to resonate, but it's kind of like, think of you already knowing the possibilities and you having the gift and foresight that you have. It's like, what you see coming, it feels like confusing your energy with projected energies. And needing, right now, yeah, your masculine ancestors are assisting you with this. So your feminine ancestors, they're just passing down the gifts. Every time you graduate from a season, they give you a new gift, okay? They're pouring something. I hear some new gems are being downloaded into you. But your masculine ancestors, they're providing that protection of knowing, which downloads and which foresights are for you, and which downloads and which foresights are for someone else. Because I feel like that the energy is becoming conflicted within you and within your mind, and it's like that needs to be released. But there is something that you need to, I hear I should make a move, but I won't. Monica, when's her birthday? I feel like her birthday is timing. It's 146, so 110, yeah. Say what? June 18, 2024. Got a notification about that date. January 9th, October 9th too. Those dates. I need to find my other phone. I think it's in my coat. Shit, it might be outside. What was I about to look up? Oh, Monica's birthday. Her birthday in December? Oh, October 24th, 10. Pay attention to March 24th, which is in 4 days. Hold on. Oh, she's a Scorpio sun, Taurus moon. Some of you could be a Taurus moon. She's a metal monkey in Chinese astrology. She's an Aries rising. Life path 7. I don't know if the Aries rising is... We're going to leave it alone. But Scorpio 13, we have talisman here. Something about being jewels, crystals, her crystalline. So that's giving me something that's being solidified. Clarify rising above the phrase in reverse for pile 2, please. Never ending story. So there is a way out of the situation that you don't see. Whatever this is, yeah, 9, 10. You have 9, 10, 12, 13. Clarify, please. We're missing the 11. The justice, the balance. I hear the solution. Lovers, Gemini energy, Ace of Cups in reverse. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I really have no idea where my phone is. Oh my god. Oh, I found it. Hold on. I gotta go this way. Okay. All right. My bad. All right. So yeah, something that you're looking for. You're looking for a resolution. You're looking for a solution. But you can't find it. But it's like right in front of you. And so it's interesting because in this Ace of Cups, you see the eye. And then in the eyes of the ego, the eye. The eyes. See the eyes? You do have a very powerful gift of foresight. But with the Lovers in reverse, I feel like you're not, the solution that Spirit is providing, you're not wanting. With Surrender being in reverse, you have Five of Cups. It's kind of like you're seeing how it can just go wrong versus how it can go good. And it's like, you know, to avoid the going wrong part, you would just, you're good on that. I should make a move, but I won't. But the world, it's time to complete the cycle, because something, there's some type of new beginning here that you don't see coming, and your ancestors are assuring you and comforting you in this. But I don't know if this is concerns of money, concerns of the material wealth, like feeling like you can't achieve something due to something of the past. Ten of Cups, you could be questioning someone's genuineness. You could feel like, you know, I don't know, it could just be a lot of red flags about a situation and you feel the need to protect yourself. What's the advice with this? Because I hear detour, yeah, the Empress in reverse and the Nine of Wands. It's kind of like clarify before I explain this. Do you want them to take the solution that's provided? Let's just clean this up and ask. And with Never Ending Story, hold on, before I clarify, with Never Ending Story and the Lovers, some of you are still, you keep going back and forth with someone, or you keep having sex with someone, and you keep failing the lesson each and every time. And with the Ace of Cups being in reverse, clarifying, rising above the fray, like you're very weak to this energy. You're very weak to this individual, which is a sense of them having too much power, okay? I'm also getting a lot of you, it's like you're doing the work to attract a divine lover, and you just keep getting the same old bullshit too. And it's a lot of messages here. But I see your love life and your North Node coming into play, as well as self-sufficiency. But there is a change of direction. I'm getting you're hell-bent on something. Yeah, that you need to walk away from. 8-8. I don't know, this is being hell-bent on something working out, something working in your favor, but there needs to be a deletion is what I hear. Yeah, Temperance in reverse. It's not divinely aligned anymore, and it's making you powerless versus powerful. Clarify, surrender. Four of Cups. So yeah, there's already an offering here. Should they take the offer they've been given? Should Pile 2 take the offer? Five of Pentacles. If you do, just know somebody wants money. And I think you know this, which is why you don't think it's a wish fulfillment. Someone's money hungry. Someone is kind of like the help turns into codependency. It's like the help turns into a need. Does that make sense? Yeah, 10 of Cups. And I'm getting money has, you know, money. Money and divorce go hand in hand, honey. Is there another opportunity? I hear just go after your dream. But I'm getting a conflicting message here as well. So the advice of the cards is you have been given a solution, but it's like you know something, you see something, you sense something, and maybe that was the test that you passed. Hold on. Is that the test they passed? Yeah. And it's kind of like, it sounds good, but is it really good for me? And that's that energy of, I hear your ancestors saying, I'm so proud, because instead of just jumping to something, you didn't surrender to it, you held back. So this isn't okay, but it's like whatever it is, it feels like you're stuck in something just a little bit longer, but would be able to make the first move. Clarify. Six of Pentacles. I hear when one opportunity is rejected, another one comes. That's even better. Yeah, Three of Swords in reverse, avoiding heartbreak, and Queen of Cups, being emotionally fulfilled. So, yeah, Six of Cups, your waiting is a test within itself. Consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. And you're not settling, which is good. Like, this is good. But your heart is closed. Yeah, the Hermit. I feel like the more you're enlightened, the more you're like, you're on guard. Okay. All right, let's move on. Hold on, y'all. Trying to get these cards together. But yeah, you're definitely, whatever it is, it's kind of like you want to jump to the next best thing. Because with this never-ending story, you're truly tired, you're truly drained, and they know this. I hear, and you know this, man, but Aries season, something's, I hear, Poppin' by Chris Brown. Clarify this, please. So you're removing yourself from a commitment. I'm getting an Aries season, a decision is made, because Aries is cardinal energy. Be able to make the first move is also the first sign of the true new year of spring. And with King of Pentacles being reversed and the Hierophant, this is giving me hella Taurus energy. In Taurus season, you're completely removing yourself from something. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, you're removing your investments, but the enlightenment is coming in Aries season. So I hear starting today, the 20th. Pay attention to tomorrow, 321, Ace of Swords, the truth. Thank you, Spirit. So you're good. You've been doing good. Yeah, the hanging man, but you need to save your money, or just focus on where your investments are going. Ace of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's move on. Let's see what's next. We have boundaries in reverse, the number 26. And it's interesting, your reading started at 5026. You have the divine matrix in reverse, interconnectedness, synchronicity, God incidences. Okay. Whew. Anunnaki light codes in reverse, energetic shift, new information, end of a cycle. Believe and succeed upright, the number 6, and flexibility in reverse. So, how to? I hear Let Me Talk to Him by Gotti. One second. I have to pair this. Hold on. Almost done. 1 second. The wind is heavy. I hear Heavy by Gucci. Okay, so with the Divine Matrix in reverse, with Anunnaki light codes in reverse, and Believe and Succeed upright, I don't believe you trust in your own power, and I don't believe you trust in your own magic and alchemy. You really do carry very strong raw magic, right? You also have this bad habit of allowing people to overstep your boundaries, or you could have a bad habit of overstepping people's boundaries. And that we'll talk more on in a second. But with this Believe and Succeed, like, I don't think you believe that you're at the end of a tough cycle. I don't think that you quite believe that you have succeeded and the worst is over. I don't think you believe that you are in a brand new energetic cycle, because I'm getting circumstances are still the same. And it's kind of like not giving yourself the credit for the work that you've done, and thinking you're at fucking level 0 when really you're on level 20 out this bitch, okay? But still viewing yourself as a level 0, which is kind of why this talisman, her back is turned, not really seeing your full value, your worth, or your power, and not surrendering to that power as well, not dancing within that natural raw magic. With Believe and Succeed being here, I do believe once you really see how effective you are, how powerful you are, how much of a light that you are, how much of an earth angel that you are, how you are really the one in your lineage, the more that you really embrace that, because you are connected to the Anunnaki tribe, if you didn't know. But the smoke alarm, maybe you should research them, okay, so you can remember where you came from. But once you remember, once that 6th energy, third eye, once that energy is tapped in, broken open, then it's, honey, shh, the fireman coming, okay? Also, you could be heavily connected to mermaids, but again, siren energy is very attractive, but I don't think you're doing this in a manipulative way, because it's upright versus in reverse. But something is definitely birthing for you that is beautiful, okay? Some of you desire 3 children, or that's in your future. Take it how it resonates. Right here, start counting. The 6 of Swords, the next 6 weeks, there's a move within the next 6 weeks for you. 6 to 8 weeks, the next 6 to 7 specifically, because the 8 of Wands is in reverse. So what's 7 weeks from now? The week of May 7th. So actually, no, that Tuesday is May 7th. So the week of 5/5, which is Cinco de Mayo. And Hispanic heritage, didn't I mention that in you? It was either you or Pal 1. No, I was Pal 2. So yeah, I don't know what's up with that. But Santa Muerte energy, you have a lot of deities coming through. I feel like I always mispronounce her name. It's like the way my tongue and that Morte. I don't know. But Page of Cups. There's a Reaper. Oof. There's a Reaper. My back started itching. Yeah, my back. The spine. You're becoming stronger too. Let's clarify these cards. Oh, also, before I clarify these cards, with boundaries in reverse and flexibility in reverse, do not be flexible with your boundaries. You need to be inflexible with your boundaries. You need to protect yourself and your gifts, and heavy energy on protect your crown. And I hear stop allowing your heart to get you caught up in the crossfire, because your heart, the pureness of it does, people hunt for that energy. Yeah. and they get lucky off of your energy. They find favor within your energy. So protect your energy. Queen of Swords, protect your energy. Doves could be significant. White doves, morning doves, but doves. All right, let's clarify these cards. Thank you, Spirit. Let's cleanse these cards. We're gonna light lavender incense and get to work. I hear, don't worry about who I am, just listen to the messages. It's like someone is trying to see if certain ancestors are coming through, but I hear you're focused on the wrong thing. Yeah, it could be, it's like the more you're on your path, the more people try to steer you off. You see how this road is windy? Even with how heavy the wind has been blowing. All right, clarify eyes of the eagle rising above the fray in reverse. Also, someone wants you to stoop down to their level, but it's kind of like you always staying on the high road really just irritates people's demons. So Chariot in reverse. Clarify talisman for pile 2, please. Hierophant. Yeah, you're walking into a new commitment. I don't think you're aware though. Unbeknownst. Right the ways. Surrender, sky dancers. Boundaries in reverse. The truth. The more you speak your truth, the more boundaries are naturally created for you as well. There's also a okay. Sorry. As I clarify, I'm getting so many messages, but I'm going to go one by one. The siren. I hear an alarm sounded in Pisces season. Be able to make the first move. There's an airplane. Okay. Someone accidentally sprayed like perfume or cologne in their mouth. Believe and succeed. Or someone needs to rinse their mouth out. I don't know. Ooh, period. But clarify. Oh, sorry. This was reversed. That's why. Clarify. Okay. There's an injustice happening. I'm getting a false judgment as well. What do you want them to know? Justice is coming though. I just really think you don't see how something seems extremely unfavorable, but I'm telling you it's hella favorable. You have the High Priestess and what is this? The Fool. Okay. And the Empress, which I saw at first, and the King of Wands, which I saw at first. Okay, back. So, pile 2. Let's run through this before I go to pile 3. Okay. So, clarifying rising above the fray in reverse is the Chariot in reverse. So, I feel like you're tempted to go backwards with something. I feel like a decision has been made for you to move on from something, but there's a lot of temptation to revert back to a decision. I hear folding on a decision, folding on an opinion, just folding on something. And I feel like, it feels like I'm getting this energy of someone's trying to discredit you, but I'm getting they cannot, they cannot discredit the divine. You, just side note, you do have 2 aces here, okay? Both upright, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. But anyways, I'm moving on. Hold on. I need to count the majors. So you have the Chariot, the Hierophant. 1, 2, three, four, five, six. So pile one had 7 majors. You have 6 majors. So balance. 6 is balance. Okay, so rising above the fray, yeah, you're tempted to retract on something and go back on something, fold against something, but it goes, I hear whatever it is, it goes against you. It's not authentic to you. So I hear bitch you played one of the diamond choker as soon as the time was over. Yeah. Somebody played themselves and they don't know how to get out of this situation because I feel like you halted something, you stopped something with the Chariot in reverse. Someone could have, I hear Cancer in their big 3. I don't know why the big 3s have been coming up lately. But sun, moon, rising aspects are definitely, working together. Venus too. But your ancestors want you to know, I hear the bullshit got called out. And with never ending story and 5 of Pentacles being here, I do feel like there's some type of financial situation, some type of financial rut, financial cycle that you keep trying to rise above and you keep finding yourself still stuck in the cycle. I need to get advice on this because somehow it's connected to, it's also giving me, with these 2 people, it's like somebody carries a poverty mindset and someone carries an abundance mindset. And that alone is a clash. Yeah, 8 of Swords reversed, free yourself. Page of Pentacles reversed. And it's kind of like that energy of, and I personally, I feel this way too, but it's like every time you give your opinion, your thoughts, like people are fucking offended. And it's like, God, why? And because it's needed, and people need to hear the truth. Yeah, people need to hear the truth. But I'm seeing a lot of pages clarifying, like there's a lot of childish energy around you. It's like the more that you're maturing, the more that you're seeing the childish sides of things. And this is just, yeah, you're wanting to uproot yourself, King of Pentacles. You're wanting to seat yourself or be seated in a different position. But 3 of Wands, that's coming. Anything else? Yes, 7 of Pentacles. There's a lot of growth here. There's a lot of solo energy here. It's kind of like achieving something in the material world before you really receive your dream come true in the love world. But it doesn't mean that those 2 things have to be separated. But I just feel like your purpose is really a focus right now. Okay, let's move on. Oh, hold on. Let me clarify you getting into this financial rut. Yeah, I'm getting maintain an abundance mindset. And stop excusing the poverty and the lack. I hear stop being understanding to that because it's no longer your truth. Now, also getting it never was your truth, but you made it that way. Oh, shit. Okay, let's move on. Next, we have Talisman, clarifying the Hierophant. So this is very simple. You're walking into a new commitment. This is a part of your Akashic records, but this is definitely connected to your purpose. Some of you, with this globe, I'm getting you're being recognized all over the world. Platforms are growing. Something has taken a long time to really get off the ground. But, Spirit has been watching how you monitor it, how you nurture it. Also, you're at a conflict between grace and retaliation. I hear take the road of grace, God got the rest. With Hierophant and Talisman as well, I'm getting you're choosing a different type of commitment. So not only are you, and you're heavily protected too, because she's stepping on the protection room. I think that's the protection room, but that's how they're showing it to me. But I'm seeing the manifestation room too. But either way, I do feel like something is growing and being noticed globally, especially with all of these eyes. Palto, you have a lot of people watching you, looking at you, observing you, seeing what's up with you. And they like what they see, but some of it can be triggering, okay? God bless. We're going to leave that alone. Okay. All right. Next, we have the siren being clarified by the Six of Pentacles. So this is giving me, a lot of you have been doing a lot of work on your appearance. So like in the gym, skincare, you know, stretching more, trying to get the body right. It's like the older that you get, the younger that you want to feel. Also, a lot of you have really been in the house versus outside, and I feel like that tide is shifting. You're about to be outside. People want to invite you places. People want you to show up. People just, your energy is needed. Your energy is desired, and you are carrying the energy of the siren, whether you're masculine or feminine. And honestly, I feel like spirit is loving this. It's like your confidence speaks for itself. It's kind of that energy of when you walk in the room, all eyes are on you, but you don't even announce your presence, but your presence announces itself, you know? Okay, baby. Then clarifying gentle force in reverse is Three of Swords in reverse. So if things, I feel like where things have been, okay, inconsistent, where you have lacked persistence, where you have been impatient, where you have refused to play the long game, you have had this major realization of why you have to be consistent, why there's a need for persistence and perseverance and patience. Is kind of like the energy of, you know, as I always say, if you want to be if you want to be an overnight success, then 9 times out of 10, it's not going to last a lifetime. It's not going to last a generation. It's like a one-hit wonder. But when you build from the ground up, when you really pour into a craft, it could take a couple of years, but the longer that it takes to pop off, the longer that it reigns. Okay, REIGNS. Okay. Also, with Ride the Waves being in reverse and Six of Swords, life lessons and growth, you will get through this. You're moving forward, okay? But you're moving forward with a different perspective. You're moving forward with a different heart, a different mind, and a different way of just being. You are literally being the example for the masses is what I'm getting as well. I don't know what you guys are doing in the public eye, but keep going, okay? Clarifying surrender in reverse is the Ace of Cups. With this energy, pal, too, it's like people, it's giving me this energy of you should let me love you. Like people want your energy and you ain't fucking with nobody. That's what it feels like. You ain't fucking with nobody. You're on this whole self-love, self-care journey, self-healing journey, and it's beautiful. And it's like, it's kind of the energy of who sent you, what the fuck you want, and get the fuck out. That's what it feels like. Or no, you could really be kicking people out of your energy. Like you're just tired of surrendering to the bullshit and you're just, I literally see like a kickball. Now I'm saying dodgeball. So where whatever the target is for your kickball, you're dodging something as well. So have gratitude. Also where you have been hindering or hesitant or resistant against surrender of an idea, a belief system, you're doing good, which is why the Ace of Cups is reversed and which is why your cup is about to overflow if it hasn't started already. Like your discernment is definitely on point and spirit is proud, okay? And you should be too. I hear celebrate yourself more, honor yourself more, but they love your humility, okay? We're gonna jump down here real quick. So you have Empress, the Fool, and the King of Wands. You're definitely stepping into a position of power, whether you're Empress or Emperor, or feminine or masculine. That's what I really wanted to say. With the Fool, you're about to do something no one in this lifetime in your family lineage has done. And it's going to be a very unusual position for you. It's going to be uncomfortable at first, but you're natural at it. So really don't worry about it. Just be you. Like you're natural in the spotlight. That's what I'm getting. Also, you could be the type, it's kind of like you may not get starstruck and things like that because, you know, within you is the star. And you started with the star card as a clarifier. So, yeah, whatever position in life you're being seated in that's of a higher caliber, that energy is chasing you too. There's something about how you handle energy, how you balance energy that I don't know, God admired. I don't know, you're admired. You are. And you definitely hold the key to life, and your family is growing and expanding. And your family is also, you know, your spiritual babies, your spiritual businesses. Everything's growing. And there was some type of growth that initiated in Aquarius season 2. But I don't know if you realize this. I hear check your platforms. I don't know. All right. Next, we have boundaries in reverse, clarified by Ace of Swords upright. You're speaking your truth on the disrespect. And the more that you speak truth on disrespect, and the more that you call out where people disrespect your boundaries and things, the lighter that you feel internally. Okay? I'm going to leave that there. Also, you have be bold and make the first move. Sorry, I was going to see if I was going to speak about something else first. You have be bold and make the first move, cardinal move, 9 of Swords in reverse, 9 of Cups. So you could be saying 9-9 a lot. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 in my mind's eye as well. But with wishful, there is a move that you're wanting to make. If you're questioning if it is the right thing to do or wish fulfillment, yes. But you really have to trust your own judgment and discernment and not outside opinions right now. I hear just continue to allow God to take care of you, because you know that God has been taking care of you. And I feel like there is like that statement, you don't question it. And some of you could question it because it's like, again, the circumstances are the same. But if you really pay attention, then you see that you know. Also, with the divine matrix being in reverse, being clarified by the King of Cups in reverse, interconnectedness, synchronicity, God incidences. This is giving me someone who claim it's kind of like someone's cloaking. And with cloaking, it's kind of like they're presenting themselves as an angel when they're really a devil. Or they're and I've said this a few times recently, but it's kind of like I don't know why I hear like this, but someone wants to be codependent, but they refuse to be your codefendant. Take that how it resonates, okay? Someone wants you to be codependent, but refuses to be your codefendant, okay? Oh, God bless. Also, with King of Cups in reverse, you are detaching from everything that is not of God, of the divine, anything that is not in synchronicity, anything that is not interconnecting with your future, what you see for yourself, what you believe for yourself, what you are aiming to achieve for yourself. You are emptying those cups, and you should continue to do so. You could be questioning if you're doing the right thing. You are. And when you're really doing the right thing for yourself, it often feels wrong. I'm back here. If loving you was wrong, I don't want to be right. So God got you too. But you're definitely breaking traditions, okay? And the more that you stand firm and you empty these cups, because I hear your lineages just stayed attached. They just accepted the bullshit. But you're not. You're not. And you're honored for that. So continue to keep up the good work, okay? All right. Also, with believe and succeed here with 4 of Wands, your divine partner is coming. Your family is coming. That house is coming. The land is coming. It's coming. Something about the next 3 to 4 months. Pay attention to the earth seasons. Something about Taurus season and Virgo season. Those placements could be significant. The month of June is here as well. But the next 4 to 6 months. But summer and winter, I don't know, I just named a whole bunch of time frames. When it comes to a financial situation, that's interesting. Financial stitch, so something's coming together, something's being stitched together. Yeah, the Tower moment in reverse. So something, it's kind of like you getting your finances back on track is not as hard as it may seem. Yeah. Virgo energy, but you have to stop overcomplicating something. So this, with Virgo energy, this has to do with your everyday life, how you're spending, and things of that nature. Like I hear the little things add up, the little things matter. So save on the little things and watch your money grow. Yeah, the Sun upright, Empress in reverse, and King of Wands. So how you're spending your money needs to change, and how you're spending your money is connected to what you're spending money on. Like it's allergy season. We need to be protecting the immune system. You know, buying fruit instead of chips. It's getting hotter outside. So, you know, juicing in addition to making smoothies, staying hydrated. Instead of going to Waffle House for breakfast, fucking buy a waffle maker and whip up your own stuff. Because while you're waiting on the food, you could be making that food at home, you know? So yeah, it's like spending the money smarter, okay? Also, for those friends that just want to blow their fucking tax refund, no, the answer is no, okay? Or what can we do for free, okay? What's up? You want to go here? Does it cost anything? I'm out. You have goals to accomplish, okay? And with goals requires sacrifice. But once you accomplish that goal, baby, celebrate yourself and wild out because you had to make a sacrifice. Yeah, the Devil in reverse, the Magician upright. Okay? Okay. But whatever you want, baby, you can have. You just need to know how powerful you are, because people may tell you this, but you don't believe this for yourself. It's imposter syndrome, and your ancestors want you to really work on that, because you are that. You are the I am. Okay. Final messages. Clarifying Anunnaki light codes is Justice in reverse, the High Priestess upright, the Knight of Cups in reverse, and the Knight of Wands upright. You're still recording? Yes. Okay. Hold on. These are two knights. A cup is okay. So you could have expected to go through, I don't know, there's this huge energy of unexpected coming up. With the High Priestess, there was already an intuitive nudge that something was about to happen, especially the way her body is being thrusted into this energy. But with Justice being in reverse and the Anunnaki, the end of a cycle being in reverse, it's kind of like a cycle that's ending that was unexpected. With the Knights being opposing like this, one is upright, one is reversing. It's kind of like someone. So going back to that, someone is masking that energy. It's like two people. It's like one person is on the path that they say that they're on, and another person is claiming a path that they're not walking. So there becomes a disconnect with that, which is why the scales are reversed. And Spirit sees this. Spirit is aware of this. And this is really not understanding. I don't know why I hear, that's my best friend, that's my best friend, goes best friend. But is it? Why did I say it like that? And with flexibility in reverse, I hear someone's just not conforming. And I feel like you're not I don't know. Yeah, Nine of Cups. You're I don't know. Someone's being authentic and someone isn't. Someone's living a reality. Someone's just wishing they did and claiming that they did. And I know they be like, fake it till you make it, but someone is just flat out fucking lying. It's like the energy of ownership versus deflection. I don't know. But Two of Swords, yeah, this is, whatever it is conflicting energy. And Queen of Cups, but Pisces, yeah, whatever this is went down in Pisces season. Leo's here again. So victory, triumph. And someone's reward for loss, and I hear people just sabotaging due to their own insecurities, is worldwide recognition. Anything else for pile 2? Oh, what's this? Hold on. So you got a lot of shit peeking out the star again. What is that? Heartbreak. Hold on. I'm going to clean this up and clarify once again before I move on to pile 3. Clarify flexibility in reverse. But I do feel like there's just something you're just having trouble figuring out. But I'm getting you really haven't lost shit. And I'm also getting people could be trying to change you. Like you're already changing, you're growing, you're developing. But people don't like the way that you're changing, growing, and developing. So they're trying to get you to change back. This could be within the family, friends, I don't know. But you have a purpose to fulfill, and you're doing that. And whoever you have to release in the process of that, it's like really God bless them. I hear I'm on to the next. Yeah, the magicians. We're on to the next. Devil in reverse. Pile 2. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. I hope that helped. I will see you guys soon. Moving on to pile 3. Pile 3. Baby, I need 5 minutes, please. Something about 5 minutes, pile 3, is significant. Here, 30 seconds to 5 minutes, but pile 3, you chose Pyrite. Hold on, give me 1 second, okay? I stained my shirt. Hold on. Got a lot going on. Sorry for the shaking. There we go. Hold on. Are we still recording? Okay. Go ahead, you guys. Take a bathroom break. Give me 1 second. Pile 3. We haven't had music this whole time. Hold on, y'all. Thank you for your patience, okay? Sorry, you guys. So, pile 3. Hail. My bad. Had to do something. But your ancestors, something about hawks and emeralds, which we'll look into the meaning of hawks and emeralds. But you guys chose Pyrite. But, you know, I never refer to this as fool's gold, but I keep getting fool's gold. Let's see, hawk's spiritual meaning. So with fool's gold, I'm getting what you may perceive, heavy energy on perceiving, but what you may perceive will bring you abundance, won't. So it says, when the hawk swoops in as your spirit animal, it's time to open your awareness wide. Hawk as a totem animal belongs to those who can see the whole picture. Invoke hawk as your power animal when you need to see things with a more discerning eye. So when hawks show up for you, spirit is asking you to use your discernment. Your discernment needs to be high key, okay? Not low key, but high key, okay? Hiking could be significant. You could really enjoy hiking. But hawks represent changes, clarity, pursuing your goals and dreams, protection, and honoring your inner wisdom. Okay, now let's look into emerald. The emerald spirit meaning. Emerald fortifies the spirit and helps to overcome misfortune. Fool's gold. It also symbolizes truth and love. It's the stone of intuition. And the revelation of future events and truths. Interesting. Let's see. Pile 3. Thank you, Spirit. The crone. The highest, I hear the highest level of wisdom you're able to obtain on this current journey. And I set the pyrite on top of the crone. Hold on, let me see. Can you see how it's right here? And the way Spirit had me sit, the crone is looking at the fool's gold. Okay, this is very interesting. I feel like this reading is about to be deep. Scorpio energy could be significant, and we're laying out all the cards. Strength in reverse, the witch doctor, wisdom upright. Woodwise, adaptability in reverse. New moon in Sagittarius, luck is on your side. Happy, upright. Some of you could have came from pile 2. You didn't have to. Go the distance, upright. Yeah, if you were not drawn to pile 2, do not watch pile 2. Discernment. If you are coming from pile 2, we were missing... Shit, never mind. I'm going to leave that alone because I don't know if it's pile 1 or pile 2 at this point. Yeah, darkest spheres. But one of the piles we were missing 11, and it's here. So if you know what pile that is, please put it in the comment section. But this is part 2 of that message. Inner peace is here. Simplicity is here. Patience is here. Planetary wave is here. Look at the feminine ancestors. Beautiful. Some of you are American Indian. The March 9th and March 13th, March 26th, and March 3rd and 30th are all significant days for you when it comes to, I hear, connecting with your ancestry. I'm getting connecting the dots as well with these moons and the darkest spheres. So before clarifying this energy, starting with the crone, I'm getting you're being asked to tap into a higher level of wisdom, even with the way that this crone is looking at this fool's gold. Like there's something, I hear you're viewing something from a foolish, so fuel to the fire, but a foolish standpoint. With strength being in reverse, Leo energy could be involved because you have 44, which breaks down to 826 as well. But with strength being in reverse, I'm getting there's a perspective that's weakening you. And with the witch doctor being here with wisdom, it's kind of like if you were to, I hear, detach from the material and physical way of thinking from things, you would really see the higher perspective that you were always meant to see, and gain the highest perspective that you were always meant to gain. With adaptability being in reverse, this is resistance to change. This is resistance to a simple life. Like spirit could be calling you to really rest and meditate more, but you find conflict with that and you're always having to run, take action, and go the distance. Also with the witch doctors, you are very gifted in something that you're not taking, I don't want to say you're not taking heed to, but you're not, it's kind of like having a gift but not being pleased with the gift, so you don't utilize the gift because you don't think that gift carries power, which is very disrespectful to your ancestors. Okay. And because of that, it is alchemizing your darkest fears. And things don't have to be this way. Feathers, of course, feathers do represent the ancestors, but you could be finding a lot of feathers in spring. I do feel like your ancestors, I'm getting there walking closer with you than ever before. Something about someone's right side, the right appendix, but something's pending in your life. So I feel like you're at a crossroads. I hear crossroads. Trigger warning, pending death. Now, I don't know if this is literal or just the energetic ending of something, but with simplicity being here, I'm getting something's like falling from the skies, knowledge falling from the skies. And also, instead of using your power to alchemize your happy life, you're using your power to alchemize your darkest fears. And with Order of Melchizedek, embraced by light, mission uncovered, don't give up, you're very dissatisfied and displeased with your spiritual gifts. And with Go the Distance, it's kind of like once you realize how far your gifts can take you, how much wealth and abundance it can bring versus looking at it as something foolish. And I said this to somebody recently. But instead, I don't know, fools, I don't know, that were someone's ancestors used to call someone a fool, like a fool. I hear you stupid fool. I don't like that, but that's how they used to talk, okay, when they were Earthside. But you have trust, hold on. You have Order of Melchizedek, embraced by light, mission uncovered. And then you have Planetary Waves, soul mission, trust the inner call, soul team. For others of you, you are tapping into your gifts, but you're not seeing any growth. You're not seeing, it's like you're not seeing the prosperous side, the happy portion. You're seeing it as, it's like, this isn't getting me anywhere. I'm called to do this, but I'm not reaping the benefit. I'm not reaping the reward. That's coming, but you need to remove your focus from what you're not reaping and put your focus towards, how you are, how whatever you're doing is not only uplifting you and your lifestyle, but people around you and their lifestyle. With Patience being here, some of you could have a lot of fixed energy in your chart, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, or those seasons could be significant for you in 2024. But with Patience being here, I do feel like you've had a major lesson of patience within itself. A lot of you are more patient than your ancestors, whether you realize this or not. But heavy energy on the but. If you're trying to, there's a fear of yours that's disrupting your inner peace and your happiness. You are in an energy of favor right now. And whatever you're struggling to get out of, your wisdom will get you out of it. Going within will get you out of it. You do have I hear the perfect solution, as long as you go into the solution with God. Okay. Yeah. You're definitely being asked to take a leap of faith with something. You're a very wise soul, a very, very ancient soul. But you don't know who you are. I feel like I'm speaking to someone that doesn't know their lineage. They don't know their heritage. They don't know their roots. I feel like I'm speaking to a lost soul that is a treasure waiting to be uncovered. You feel very weak, either physically or there's like this, you feel helpless as well. A lot of you, you've never done anything on your own before, and now you're going through the darkness, you're walking through the void. And for some of you, it's like it feels like initiating a journey thinking it's healing, and then baby, it's traumatizing. But you have to maneuver through the trauma in order to heal from the trauma. It feels like avoided inner child work as well. Avoided shadow work. Yeah, Ace of Swords, the truth. But a lot of misjudgments as well. You could be doing a lot of misjudging, or there's a lot of people misjudging you. And I hear reflect on the energy that you're projecting to understand the judgments. Let me start here. Clarify you. Knight of Wands. You're wanting to rush. It's like the more you try to rush to accomplish something, the more Spirit is going to slow you down. Clarify a planetary wave, please. Nine of Wands. Because there's this, you struggle with control, Pal 3. And all humans struggle with control in some form of fashion. But it's like, you not only control your household, you could be a boss at your job, or you're just very independent in your work. But then when it comes to spiritual lessons, you try to control that too. With the Nine of Wands, you rely more on humans versus spirit, and you're learning a lesson to really trust spirit more and rely on the guidance of spirit versus humans. Even when humans question you, like, baby, if it's like if God says it is, it's ashe, it is so. Something's changing. There's a major change in your path happening. Like 3 years, what was 3 years ago? 2020, 2021? You're the third pile, and you have yield patience here as the number 3. One more for this Nine of Wands and planetary wave. Because with something, yeah, there's a detachment. The Devil in reverse. I feel like you're having like a vision over and over and over again. And with this vision and darkest fears, you're being asked to conquer it. But it's like trying to meditate something away or pray something away. But that's not enough. It's not enough. February 19th. Clarify simplicity. Hold on, I have to pair this. Simplicity and inner peace. Your ancestors really want you to adapt to, first of all, you have to work towards inner peace. We're so conditioned to serve, but to serve everyone else outside of ourselves. But a simple life is really serving and pouring into yourself. That way it becomes easier to pour and give into others, because then you're not resentful because you're taken care of, you know? And in Pisces season, there was something that was, or I feel like there was a time in life where things were more simple, things were more peaceful, and things were more favorable, or so you think. But I'm getting it was hella toxic. And you were being used and abused without even realizing you were being used and abused. And you even have happy here. You're ashamed of something. There's shame here with this darkest fears. But things really aren't going to turn around for you until you acknowledge this shame and embrace that it is shame that you carry, and then release that. Yeah, Six of Swords, move on from that. Clarify strength in reverse for pile 3. Seven of Cups in reverse. And this is also, you give your power away to a lot of people. A lot of you like to feel needed. It's like if you're not taking care of someone else, you're not progressing, you're not doing the right thing, but that's a lie. Sorry, I'm clarifying these cards. Almost done. I feel like I want to cry. You're definitely searching for hope. You're searching for fulfillment. You're searching for happiness. You're searching for favor. You're searching for simplicity. You're searching for peace. You're searching for wisdom. It feels like scavenger energy, like the egg hunt. You're on the egg hunt for the golden egg. And your Pyrite energy. It's like moving as a peasant when you're a god. And also not wanting to open your eyes to the truth of something because her eyes are closed. There's something within your female lineage that's a bad habit. Whether it's drinking, smoking, but I feel like this is associated with the tongue and speaking. I hear the tongue is used as a sword to cut versus a tool to heal. And if you don't want to be a certain way, you don't have to be. Baby strippers don't want to be strippers all their life. And they say you can't. And not to, never mind, I'm gonna leave that alone. Oh no, I see Ember Rose, and I hear can turn her hoe into a housewife. But once that self-respect is worked on and developed and mastered, anything is possible. So that makes me feel like you're definitely holding yourself to a truth of your past and making it a truth of your present. And it's saddening. All right, let's address this rough shit before we address the good shit, okay? So clarifying strength in reverse is Seven of Cups in reverse with the Hanging Man. I feel like you have a lot of earth energy in your chart. There's a lot of focus on the material world. But with strength being in reverse and the Hanging Man being upright, there is some type of cleansing that you need to do, pile 3. You have an energy attached to you that is a succubus. Like it's a leech, it's a succubus. There's an obsession here as well, an obsession to receive. Which is causing you to be caught up and chained up in earthly matters. So when catastrophic events happen, like a global pandemic and the world shut down, you lose your mind. Versus seeing all the possibilities of simplicity, rest, not having to wake up and report, being able to hydrate, take care of the body, really focus on self. It's like you're just chasing the next check. That's what I'm getting. I hear, how can I get more money? And it's kind of that energy of you desire to be a millionaire, but once you're a millionaire, it's not enough. Then you become a billionaire and it's not enough. Like, it's just something just isn't enough. Because you're feeding something, you're feeding an energy. With the crone, actually I didn't clarify the crone. We're gonna put that to the side. We're gonna clarify the crone though. Because with the crone as well, interesting, strength reversed again. Leo, Aquarius energy, but the strength is in reverse, so it goes to this to Aquarius energy. And we're in the age of Aquarius now. We're no longer in the age of Pisces. But even with this crone, you see how he's holding on to this coin? It's kind of like that energy of making sacrifices. Having to make sacrifices weakens you. It weakens your strength. So it's like if you lose a lot of material things, you lose your self-love. You lose your confidence. You lose your position in the world. It's like how women do men. Like, it's like a man always has to be up, but motherfuckers fall all the time. People have to learn lessons all the time. And then defining their character based on that. And they're just shallow bitches. Like, they're not real women. But men tend to hold that energy of more value than, you know, someone like me. That's like, you know, we fall down, but we get up, you know? And how are we going to get up? How did we fall? And how are we going to get up to make sure we don't fall this way again? And be prepared if another fall were to come, because life is full of ups and downs, and that's guaranteed. There has to be a balance. Okay? And so with strength being in reverse, you really need to stop trying to control the narrative as well as the outcome. I see someone excessively pulling cards about a person, place, thing, situation, what they should do, how something's going to turn out. And at this point, Spirit is purposely confusing you because with, like, trust the crone within you. Okay? Moving on to the witch doctor wisdom is being clarified by fucking Aquarius in reverse, the star. I'm getting boisterous energy. Yeah, which is why strength and emperor in reverse. I hear loud, obnoxious. It's like the energy of the quietest one in the room is the wisest one in the room. And the loudest one in the room is the one who should be quiet more. And you can be very, very, I don't know why I feel the need to say this, but you can be very knowledgeable in earthly matters and just be dumb as hell in spiritual matters. Like, it's not the same. There are aspects of it that are, but it's a whole different level. It's kind of that energy that science cannot and will not define everything. And accepting that versus I just have to, you know, get some paperwork. I just need some results. I need to see it. Like, no, you don't. That's you trying to control the narrative. So, yeah. God bless. Moving on. Adaptability in reverse is being clarified by the Tower. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. And the Magician. There's a forceful change coming due to your persistence and resistance. And whatever Whatever this forceful change is that's coming, this is going to put you in a position to really be able to bet on yourself, your gifts, your wisdom, what you've been called to do that you feel is so minuscule and not powerful enough. And this is, it's like you're watching too many outside people, and how it's not even watching outside people, you're watching how communities flock to people. And based on how communities flock to people, it's like, well, damn, I need this type of setup, or damn, like, I need to make sure the sound is perfect, no smoke alarm. People, I'm gonna just say this, Pal 3. Yeah, smoke alarm, because I get a lot of shit about the fucking smoke alarm. But those souls and those spirits that can watch my videos when I drop them, tap into the smoke alarm with me, utilize it as, as a confession, utilize it as an affirmation and a confirmation, and be able to really get the message of it versus being so distracted by the sound. That's who I'm here for. And that's really who's going to make it to the next fucking world without having to allow something so minuscule and mundane to really disturb them. Now, if you have sensory to sound, I apologize, okay? And I believe that there's honey, for every issue there's a healing mechanism. You just have to find it, okay? And sometimes it's not always on Google or in a book. You have to be divinely guided to that. So yeah, but with you, whatever you're being thrusted into, whatever change that's about to happen, because we spoke on future events, something is coming that puts you in a position for you to fully bet on yourself and not an institution. Like, this is self-made energy. I hear you want to be self-made. Well, let's get self-made. Anything else with this before I move on? King of Swords. Trusting your decision-making, clarity. Being confident in your decisions, being confident in your speech, being confident in your calling, heavy energy on your calling, and not being ashamed of it. Also, for others of you, I do want to say that I'm getting this energy of non-conformance, which is bringing abundance and putting you in a seat of power. So the energy of you're refusing to sell your soul. Some of you have been tempted to, or to just do something a non-integral way. Like on Instagram, I'm sure if I was showing my ass and shit more, then the community count would be different. But I'm not self-sacrificing myself that way for a fucking view, for a like, for anything. And no matter how much society may tempt me to do so, I'm not doing it. Collaborations too. I'm not buying fucking subscribers. I'm not buying fucking followers. We will do this the authentic way. Okay? Some of you, you're going to have a decision to make when it comes to that. It's giving me the Young Dolph mini interview I watched when he had a decision to make about a $2 million deal. I think I could have the numbers wrong, but it was something that was some millions. He settled in for 3 months and said, fuck it. That's power. Okay? Okay. Anyways, go the distance is being clarified by the King of Cups. Upright. I feel like for some of you, you're involved with an energy that wants you to do the most, and they just want to sit pretty and take. I hear fuck them, remove them, on to the next, okay? But seriously, King of Cups, someone wants to just sit here and receive and not do shit. Another person is literally breaking their back, losing fucking, they're degenerating, okay? Because they're just doing so much to please someone that's not even truly appreciative. Like, it's sickening. And your ancestor said, leave this bitch alone. So I feel like I'm talking to a masculine energy, but God bless, okay? Darkest fears is being clarified by Seven of Pentacles in reverse. You are looking too much at the market, okay? You're looking too much at the market. You're too focused on the numbers, and you're not focused on your alchemy and your divinity and your God-like energy when it comes to this material world. I don't know. You just Three of Swords. I'm really conversations about money. But you know, in America, this is a corporation versus a fucking country. So, yeah. But no, there's this lack of trust and self-sufficiency. Ten of Swords. And I feel like there's just a lot of doubt that's being carried here. And it also feels like the energy of going through the rough stages before you get to the good stages, just so Spirit can see how you handle it as a baby. So the baby stages, this is something that's new, that's birth. I smell summer, but something is going to expand in summer, but spring is going to take you through a lesson. A lesson, yeah. The moon and the Empress, spring, Taurus, Libra energy. And you really need to spend more time in nature versus the house, yeah. Outside helps free your mind. You can have a lot of air energy in your chart. But there's a loss coming. That's really going to stress you the fuck out. But you can start preparing now. And asking Spirit on guidance on how you can protect yourself in the process. The Tower. This is a person, place, or thing, but it's valued. And it's needed right now. And it brings some type of stability. But it's changing. Yeah. Also, people are trying to do things around you to keep you trapped, to keep you stuck. See it for what it is and move around. Okay? All right. So, I feel like your purpose was given to you as a child and you strayed away from that. I hear people have encouraged your dreams and your dreams are not your own. Yeah, Seven of Cups. There's just been a lot of seeds of doubt planted within you. A lot of naysaying, a lot of negative energy planted within you. And then it's like so much negative energy has been planted within you. When you see the light, you ignore it. You don't look at it. But the light is the wisdom. The light is the mission. The light is the hope. The light is the perseverance. The light is the resilience. The light is power. But I'm getting, there's power in darkness too, but it leads to destruction versus fulfillment. And what you're wanting is fulfillment from what I see over here. And also, I'm getting the energy of be careful what you ask for, Pal 3. Because with what you ask for comes with a lot of change that you didn't expect that you would have to change or need to change. But with the Devil being in reverse, detachment and independence and trusting in your own alchemy are 3 major parts of this change. 3, yield, patience. So yield to it versus dragging to it, okay? I don't know. Anything else? Yeah, 2 of Swords. And open your eyes to the light. Move forward with confidence. And trust that you are the bag. It's kind of that energy of you don't see yourself as the millionaire, the billionaire. You see it outside of you. It's kind of like you could probably be the one, or when I get it, or when it comes, or when God blesses me. That when that verbiage, you're going to be winning forever. Versus I am, I have, it is. That's two totally different vibrations. Me, I want to fuck with I am, I have, it is. Versus when I, no, I don't like that when I, okay? Because that means I'm still waiting. No. Okay? Are we good here? Yeah. 6 of Pentacles. Okay. Balance. So, you know, the simple changes really do go a long way. But I feel like, you know, you're so stubborn that you have to learn this lesson the hard way. But trust the inner call. This is a part of your soul's mission. Even if you don't see the progress, it's coming. I'm making progress. I cannot digress. Kevin Gates, Aquarius. The month of January could be significant, but the moon, clarify the moon. My heart then got colder. Lord. 6 of Cups in reverse. Queen of Pentacles. Someone's having to detach to really focus on their legacy. This could be you or someone around you. But I feel like I'm answering a question. Yeah, Queen of Wands. There's a fire sign that is being divinely guided to detach to build their legacy. So if you're questioning a fire sign and their movements, that's why. But I hear don't ask again. What the fuck? That's interesting. I hear first off, bitch, mind your business. Yeah, Temperance in reverse. I hear that's the final message you'll get about that on behalf of the spirit team. But the World in reverse and what? 3 of Cups. Your whole life is about to change, pal. 3 of Cups, 4 of Swords. Someone could be transitioning past this earthly realm. But I feel like, oh my God, this is about to be so sinister, but I feel like it's about to free you from something. Knight of Cups in reverse. And the Empress, yeah, it's going to free you from something. Whatever the outcome is, I mean, you're not suffering. Yeah. But money is involved here. I hear financial mismanagement as well. Clarify. Yeah. But someone's about to be extremely abundant, though. I do want to say that. But Judgment in reverse. Why is Judgment in reverse? I hear misfortune. Smoke alarm. Yeah, there's misfortune happening around you or to you. But it's a part of the mission. It's kind of like someone that's had everything handed to them their whole life has to figure out how to get it on their own. Yeah. That help that was once there is no longer, I don't know. But moving on to simplicity, luck is on your side. Happy, and inner peace. Eight of Wands. So what this is giving me is changing how you speak, how you think, choosing to lean into peace and to embrace the light. And your gifts, like your gifts, really honoring your gifts and respecting your gifts and giving gratitude for your gifts. It's really going to change your life. On the other side of all of the bullshit is happiness, is peace, is commitment, is favor. It's a simple life, but we got to get the hard work done first. And the hard work that needs to be done is really the work that we don't want to do the most, like detoxing, okay, fasting, being consistent, letting it go, raw diets, you know. I'm not saying go vegan and shit, but we have to it's time to make more conscious choices. Eight of Swords, to remove you from this stuck cycle. Yeah, Nine of Cups, and to lead you towards the wish fulfillment, so you don't have to work so hard. It feels like, Pile 3, like, to avoid you having to go through some rough shit in 20 years, you can go through the rough shit now and really be happy, peaceful, and living like your grand life in 20 years. Not saying you have to wait that long. That's just an example. I hear 5 to 10 or 5 to 20. But yeah, Justice and 10 of Wands upright. Definitely. So get through the hard work now. So later down the line, whether this is fucking autumn solstice or fucking the next eclipse season, you know, your actions, your discipline, and your discernment, and your choices, and your way of thinking will definitely be the contributing factor to how this timeline flows for you. If you drag your feet into it, it's going to drag its way to you. If you jump into it with excitement, with you know, the goal, you know, I'm doing this for my health, my wealth, my benefits, so that I can live past 100, so that, you know, my kids gonna have their way, okay, type of Empress energy. Like, I hear just get through the rough shit now, handle the business now. But Ace of Pentacles in reverse, why? Queen of Cups in reverse. The Moon in reverse. What is this? Pile 3. Now I'm gonna close. I just saw my birthday. I just saw my birthday in the Chariot upright. Okay. So Cancer season. If you're drawn to Pile 3 and it's kind of like reality is lining up with the visions, that's changing summer solstice. I feel like by the time we embark on summer solstice, life is gonna be completely different for you than it was throughout spring solstice. Completely different. And my eyes are drawn to luck is on your side. So between Cancer and Sagittarius season, there's a shift. Some of you are falling in love throughout that time. The Lovers here. Four of Wands, moving is here, being uprooted. I did mention a huge change coming, but Three of Cups, new friends, new celebrations, new recognitions. But we have to get through the rough part first. Like your ancestors saying, we have to go through it. And this involves sacrificing some people you really love. And I don't mean on some dark shit. I mean letting them go because they're toxic, they're unhealthy, they live in poverty, they think in poverty, they love in poverty. It's just, it's not what you want for yourself. So you have to remove yourself from everything that you want that isn't good for you. And the strength, this is going to take a lot of strength, but it's your soul's mission, okay? And if you want inner peace, this is what you have to go through to get it. So let it go. Anything else? Page of Pentacles. It's time for a fresh start. It's time for a brand new life or brand new beginning. Knight of Pentacles, but slow and steady wins the race. Okay? I love you. God bless you. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. See you later.